I think it's been, a pretty special last 12 months for both me personally and the club as a whole. I think where we started the season to where we finished it, it just, speaks to the growth of, all the players on the team, the coaches, and I think we, all took positive steps forward to try to achieve the goals that this club was meant to achieve. And part of the reason the journey was so special is just because of all the highs and lows we went through as a team. Then finishing with a trophy, I think that's what kind of makes the journey special and memorable. And then for me personally, I guess it was just about learning along the way. Getting my first call-ups to the national team, playing an even bigger role for NYCFC. I think were two, special achievements for me.
Bing bong.
I think this loan move from the club to Rangers is, a good opportunity for me to kind of showcase my talents in Europe, and I'm super excited about making this next step. I think moments like these I never fully appreciate until, kind of far down the road. But I'm really excited because, this is what I've wanted. This is what I've worked really hard for. So it's going to be a big challenge, but I'm totally looking forward to it. It was a massive reason why I, decided to sign that extension with the club in the beginning of this year, just because they had, shown and, were willing to work with me on kind of achieving my ambitions in Europe. And, I'm really looking forward to getting over there. I'm excited for the challenge, which I think it will be. And just kind of experiencing new cultures and all that will be, will be something I can learn from, and will be a fun part of the journey. And, for the club to be supportive is really, really key for me. And, I think about all the clubs in the world where they have to balance between, winning games but also trying to promote their young players. And, NYCFC has done such a good job of that with me. The talent we had in the academy, even when I was playing, with the academy and youth games and youth tournaments, we were pretty much, a professional level team with all the guys we had. The homegrowns that have, made the jump from academy to first team, I think we've got such a close group of guys that, it makes the transition a little easier. And, I think about the kind of the good friendships I have with some of the guys now, like Andres, Justin, Tavon, Joe when he was here. I think it makes the whole process of becoming a pro easier, and I think that's been big for me. I think to the my first preseason with NYCFC with Patrick, and I think of how nervous I was, how shy I was about everything, and I learned pretty quickly that this club is filled with such special and remarkable people, and they helped me settle in and kind of find myself and grow and mature. And, for that, I'm so thankful. And, each season was a step forward for me. After Patrick left, it was Dome. I took a step forward with him. And, then ultimately with Ronnie, I was able to progress my game even more. So I think of, how special the kind of development process has been, and, special for me to end that sort of process with a trophy. They've, helped prepare me in the best way possible by, providing, such good coaching throughout my years here, such a talented roster of players that I've, continued to learn from. Each season there were guys that I could kind of look up to and role models. Sean Johnson, Alex Ring, Maxime, all guys that, I've looked up to and have given me really good advice. It's amazing to kind of leave NYCFC with having won a trophy. I think if we hadn't won, there always would have been a little part of me that kind of regretted not being able to win a trophy. Something our fans have really deserved. I truly feel like a homegrown player when I hear the fans cheering for me. So thank you guys. You have stuck with me since I was 17 and making my debut, and every year I felt you guys behind me and the team, and the support has been so amazing, and I have to thank them all for that. And then I would just say be excited for next year. The team is going to do some special things.